Hey guys, it's Lexi. Welcome back to my channel. I have another thrift haul to share with you all. If you missed my last one, I will leave that video linked down below because I got so many thrift finds in that video, and I'm back again with another haul. I have been having so much fun lately going to the thrift stores. I feel like this is like the best time to come because I have been finding so much goodies, you guys. I have a floor full of stuff that I want to share with you all. You can get nice stuff on a budget at the thrift store. So almost everything that I'm sharing with you guys came from Goodwill besides my books. That's like my favorite thrift store to go to. And it's all from one day of thrifting. So I went to, how many Goodwills did I go to? I went to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I went to 5 locations and then I popped into Restore and ended up getting some books from there. But I'm just going to share with you guys all of the finds that I got, the pricing, all of the things, and you guys seriously are not going to believe it. We are starting this thrift haul off with something that is so beautiful. I cannot believe I found it at the thrift store. So it is a pack of these serving platters and it was $12.99. Goodwill had it taped together for the 3 pieces. It was, well, technically it's 6 because it has 3 baskets and then it also has 3 dishware inside of it. So it actually removes out of the basket. And I can't believe it only was $12.99. This is something so beautiful that I'm excited to add to my hosting collection. It is so gorgeous. So you can bake and cook in these little casserole dishes, and then you can just pop them in the basket when it is time to serve. And look how cute this is. So I got a set of 3. You have a small one, you have a medium one, and you also have a large one as well. And I think it's just gonna be so cute. Whenever I host, I can have like my little baked chicken in here, my vegetables in one. I can use this one for like little like sauces, or I don't know, but I just feel like this is the perfect little set to have when you are doing entertaining. And for $12.99, I feel like something like this would cost so much more than that. So I'm so happy that I found this gorgeous set at Goodwill. Whenever I go thrifting at Goodwill, I go immediately to the home decor section. That's my favorite section of Goodwill. And also the kitchen items are my favorite. I feel like you can just find so much good pieces. So I picked up this vase. It was priced at $2.99, so $3, you guys. It's so beautiful. It's like plaster on the side with white, and then it has a beautiful like tanned rim around it. And I thought this would just be so beautiful to style. You can put some fresh flowers in it. You can put some pampas grass in it. You can keep it empty. I just love something like this for $3. Like something like this would be probably like $15 or $20 at HomeGoods. So such a great price at Goodwill, and it's so my style. I feel like it will just fit in with my home decor so well. And then I needed a new little watering can. So I already have one that I keep out on my screened-in porch, but I needed another one to water the flowers in the front of my house. So I don't know if this is what it's for. It's probably a pitcher for like serving a beverage of some sort, but I'm gonna use it as a little watering can. Goodwill had it priced at $3.99, and I love this green color. It's so beautiful, and it just has like a really pretty design on it and a large handle, and it's super lightweight. So I think it's gonna be perfect to fill up with some water and just keep my flowers in front of my house nice and watered. This next item, I cannot believe I found at Goodwill. So I always find silverware at Goodwill. They have the most beautiful silverware. I actually picked out a set for my mom, and it was silver, brand new in the box of silverware. Like you always can find that at Goodwill, but I never find gold silverware at Goodwill. It's always silver. So when I saw a gold set, I got so excited. So it actually was in this Ziploc bag, just like this, and it was priced at $3.99. So $4 for a set of gold silverware, and I've already counted it. There are 6 spoons, 6 knives, and 6 forks. And the set is seriously in perfect condition, you guys. I don't even know if it's ever been used before. I don't need another gold silverware set, but I feel like you can always have extra. Right now I have a 8-piece set, and if I ever do any entertaining of more than 8 guests, I wouldn't have enough silverware, so I'm gonna keep it in my little like buffet, my little black buffet that I have, that I keep all of my overflow like hosting essentials. So I'm gonna wash it up really good and just keep it in there. So that way, if I need to replace a silverware for whatever reason, I'll have a backup set, or if I have the extra large dinner party that I'm hosting, I will have plenty of silverware. So I'm just so excited that I found this at Goodwill. Like, all of the pieces are in perfect condition, and like I said, I've never seen gold before. I always see silver, never gold. So $3.99. I feel like they could have priced this a lot higher, but I am not complaining. I also have been looking for some things to add to my kitchen collection that I don't have. So I really want to get into baking. So I got my pie dish from the thrift store several months ago, and I've been looking for a bundt cake mold. So I found one, and this one is perfect as we enter into the fall season. It's actually a fall bundt pan. So it has like some little leaves design in it, and I really want to make a bundt cake. I had one for my birthday and it was so good, and I want to make my own. So I can also use this to make like a pound cake, but I love that it has the leaf detail inside of it. It's so beautiful. It was priced at Goodwill for $5.99. I think because it has a design in it, because they had some plain ones priced at $2.99. But I really wanted this one for the fall time. I do need a thrift, just like a basic one as well. So that way when it's not fall, I will have one as well. But this is such good quality. This one's not flimsy. It's like super thick, and I love it. So I think it's gonna be perfect. I cannot wait to bake a cake with it. I seem to have picked up a lot of like hosting essentials from Goodwill, and I just can't believe that I found all this stuff, you guys. So I also picked up this beautiful basket. I love it. It was priced at $1, which I thought was a really great price. And I plan to use it to serve like fresh bread. So have you ever been to a restaurant and they'll have a basket just like this, and they'll have like a really pretty linen at the bottom of it, and then they will either have like rolls or fresh bread. So that's what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna put like a linen down, and then I'm always baking fresh bread in my bread maker. And speaking of bread maker, you guys, I'm always sharing me making bread using my bread maker. Goodwill had so many bread makers. My mom actually thrifted one for $5. It was brand new, you guys. Like, had never been used before. So if you need a bread maker, pop into Goodwill. Do not pay full price for it. Mine's was way over $100, and you can thrift it. So anyway, I plan to add like a nice little linen to this, and I can put my fresh baked bread in it, and it's just gonna be really nice. I think it's gonna really elevate the dinner experience, and I just love a good basket moment. This next item, I actually went to the first Goodwill and saw it and loved it, and they had it priced at $6.99, which I think was an amazing price because I have seen something just like this at another store, and I wanna say it was priced at like $30. So $6.99 would have been great, but I was like, you know what? I really don't want to pay $6.99 for something that I'm going to use once a year, maybe even twice a year. So I didn't get it. And then I went to a second Goodwill and found it again, but this time it was priced at $1.99, and I thought that was a great price. So it was meant to come home with me, and it's just this beautiful serving platter. I don't know if you guys can see, but it has a really pretty like turkey on it and a really pretty border around it. So this is going to be the platter that I use to put my turkey on. I just thought it was so cute. This is something that I personally would not pay full price for, like I said, because you're gonna use it once a year, maybe twice a year, but paying $2 for something like this is perfect. It is gonna be so beautiful for this Thanksgiving season. I will say, if you are looking for some fall decor, now is the time to go to Goodwill. People are starting to pull out their fall decor. They're realizing they have too much, or things aren't their style anymore, and they are donating it because the thrift stores was filled of fall decor and Christmas decor. So definitely pop in there. But I just love this serving platter. I can't believe they only had it priced at $2. This is gonna make such a statement with my holiday cooking. I'm so excited to add this to my hosting collection. This next item, isn't this so cute? I love it. So it's a little, I need to take the tape off of it, but it's a little olive oil dispenser where you can really put any kind of oil into it. You can put salad dressing into it. It's not just for olive oil. You can put really anything in it. But it says thyme on it, and I thought it'd be so cute in my kitchen. And I'm probably gonna put some avocado oil or some olive oil in it. It has a little top on it. You can put salad dressing in it. And it was priced at $2.99, which I think is such a good price. This is just such like a unique piece. That's why I love thrifting, because you can find like some things that you would never find in like a normal store. I always see these little like olive oil dispensers, but never with like this gorgeous detail on it. So love it, and it's just like a neutral tan color, and I think it's gonna look so cute in my kitchen. I'm so excited to like pour my little olive oil from out of this container. The next item I got, I'm gonna have to do an overlay shot because it is so big, but I thrifted this huge vessel, and I can't believe that Goodwill had it priced, I believe, for $4.99. Like, I saw this vessel and couldn't believe it. I have one just like it, and I want to say I spent maybe $40 or $50 for it, so the fact that I got it for $5 is such an amazing deal. I do want to refinish it, though. It is in pretty great condition. It does have some minor, like, chipping on it, but I knew when I found it that I could repair it, so I've been seeing a lot of tutorials on like plastered vases. Essentially what you do is you plaster the vase to kind of give it this like lived in vintage feel, and then you get some ceramic paint and you can paint it whatever color you want. So you can do white, you can do brown, you can really do any color you want. I'm probably gonna do like tan or cream. So I really wanna try it on this piece. I see a lot of people buy vases and like do it, but I didn't want to mess up a vase and spend like $20, $30 on a vase and end up messing it up because it's my first time ever doing it. So I knew that I wanted to thrift a vase and try the plastering on. So we're going to do that hopefully soon. I need to go to Lowe's and get some materials, but I think I need whatever you use to plaster something. I need to pick that up, and then I also need to pick up some ceramic paint as well. But the whole purpose of doing it is it just makes it look like a vessel that has been around for so long. It makes it look lived in and old and vintage. So I want to do that. I have a couple of vases around my home that are plastered, and it just looks so good. It's kind of like this material right here. So this is kind of essentially what I want to do to that huge vase. I kind of want to plaster it like this. And then once I have it kind of textured, I can then go in and paint it whatever color I want. So I haven't decided on that, but I think it's going to be a really fun project that we can do together. But I got this really, really cute, I think it's called a fondue, like a fondue set is what I think it's called. But it's shaped in a heart, and I love hearts so, so much. So this is so perfect. And it has like little, let me try not to break this, but it has little cups in it so you can put your fruit in it, shaped in a heart. How cute is this? So I was thinking I could put strawberries in these little dishes. And then it has this little piece right here. So then you can put your chocolate in here. You can put some tea light candles at the bottom of this little part, and you can melt your chocolate, or you can even do like a cheese dip as well if you want to do like cheese and crackers. But I really want to do chocolate, and you can put your little tea light candle in here, pop your chocolate on, and you can make some chocolate covered strawberries, chocolate covered fruit. And it's just going to be so fun to pull out. And it also came with the little tongs that you need to be able to coat your fruit in the chocolate. I can't believe I found this, you guys. It was $4.99 at Goodwill, and I love it so much. It's actually perfect for like Valentine's Day, but I'm going to use it year round just because I love my heart so much. But I'm actually craving some chocolate covered strawberries, so I'll probably do it this weekend. But this set is so cute. Something like this would definitely cost over $20, so I cannot believe I found it at Goodwill. This next item I found, I love this. It's probably one of my favorite pieces that I picked up, and I love different like serving platters. And right now, all of my serving platters are white, and I love them. I love having white serving dishes. I think it just looks really nice. But occasionally I want to have some pops of color in my servingware. So I'm starting to look for some pieces that have some color in it. So I found this one at Goodwill, and it is so heavy, you guys. It's such a thick ceramic. It's so beautiful. It is like this gorgeous, creamy beige color inside. And then it has this blue detail. You guys know from my last thrift haul that I intentionally look for things that have blue detail. I love a good blue detail in my servingware. So this is gonna look really nice. It actually is gonna go really well with those bowls that I shared with you guys in my last thrift haul with like the blue line around it. I think it's gonna pair really well. I could put a salad and one of those bowls, and then I could put a pasta dish in one of these. And I just think it's gonna be really, really cute. And it also goes really nicely with this set. I love mixing and matching different servingware. Like everything doesn't have to match. You can do like a mix match situation. So I think that these serving platters paired with this looks really good, or this paired with like a white set would be really nice, or This paired with those bowls that I thrifted last week. So I can do so much with it. And they had this priced at $3.99 for this super thick serving platter. I cannot wait to use this. I recently just decluttered my kitchen and went through all my cabinets and got rid of things that I didn't need. So I'm excited I did that because now I have space to be able to fit all of my new finds in. So everything's gonna fit nicely in my cabinets, but that's what I like to do. I like to go through my cabinets a couple of times a year, go ahead and donate anything I'm not using, and that makes room for things that I find throughout the year that I really like. So I popped into Restore, and I told you guys in my last thrifting video that right now they're running a sale where you can fill up a bag of books for $5, and I got so much books the last time, ended up giving so much away. I went back, and they put out so many more books. And I truly do not need any more cookbooks, but I had to get this. You guys, they had so much good cookbooks, and I told you guys in my last video that I want to bring back my crock pot recipes. I want to start cooking in the crock pot again and get to doing that like at least a few times a week. I always do that in the fall time. There's nothing like putting your dinner on in the morning and then coming home and you have dinner ready. So I found they had over 50 books of slow cooker recipes. I don't know who donated all these or if it was from different people, but I did not see these books the last time that I went. So I was excited to see them, but I got a ton of slow cooker recipes. So I'm excited. I'm always looking for new recipes to try in my slow cooker. And I definitely want to share some with you guys. So there's some really good inspiration. Like this meal looks so good. This chicken, potatoes looks amazing. So I'm really excited to try out some, ooh, there's pot pie in here. A pot pie. Didn't even realize you could put a pot pie in the crock pot. So that's going to be really good. There's pot roast, just some really good recipes. And like I said, I really want to get to slow cooking, so I wanted some inspiration. I picked up another one. This one's called Everyday Slow Cooking, from 5 ingredients to 5 courses. I'm all about recipes that use minimal ingredients. So this one has some really good recipes in it as well, some different pasta dishes that you can make. It doesn't have any pictures for the most part. It has a little pictures, but not a ton. But I'm definitely wanting to give some of these recipes a try. Here's some pictures right here. I typically only thrift the cookbooks with pictures, but this one just looks really good, and I love that it was like a binder style. So definitely gonna get some recipes out of this one. And then I picked up a cookbook on, it's all about making like fresh pie and bread and things like that. I have that bundt cake mold, so I wanna make some cake, but it has so much different recipes in it, a lot of desserts in it. It also has a lot of appetizers, cornbread. I actually wanted to make cornbread the other day, so I'm gonna try this cornbread. It looks really good. Lasagna, just like all of your just like hearty recipes this cookbook has. I love thrifting like the vintage style cookbooks, like the ones that are really lived in. I didn't get any this trip, but I did get one my last trip, and I just feel like those old like vintage recipes are just so good. Like the cooking is not the same anymore. So I love when you can find those like super old cookbooks. I love those. And then they had a lot of cookbooks on air fryer, and I feel like I'm always using my air fryer, but I want to learn some new recipes in my air fryer. So this one has fish sticks, salmon cakes. What else does it have in here? Chicken wings, air fried tofu. It has some Parmesan eggplant boats. So I just need some recipe inspiration. I feel like I'm always making the same recipes over and over again, which is great, but I want to add some new recipes to my rotation. So whenever I'm kind of wanting some new recipes, I love going through my cookbooks. And then I picked up another cookbook on slow cooking. You guys, I think I'm going to get started with these recipes like very soon. I got pulled beef in the crock pot, slow cooker pot roast, and this one has pictures in it. And I like that this one has, like I was going through the ingredients. Whenever I'm buying a new cookbook, I like to go through the ingredients. And if it starts calling for all of these ingredients that I don't have, I will not purchase it. I like working with cookbooks that require like minimal ingredients. This looks so good. It's called Jerk Chicken with Mango Salsa. We have to make this, you guys. So we have a lot of recipes we need to make. I have all of the ingredients for this recipe, which is amazing. I love when I can find a recipe in a cookbook and I have all of the ingredients. So definitely need to tab this one. And then I found a cookbook. Well, it's not a cookbook. Well, I think it is a cookbook because it has recipes in it, but it essentially is a book all about meal prepping, which I definitely want to get back into doing my meal preps. So it kind of just breaks down some different things that you can meal prep, some soups, some like chickpeas, just like some different recipes that do really well with meal prep. So definitely want to do it. Oh, it has a pumpkin pie in it as well. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, you guys. The perfect roasted vegetables. I love roasting vegetables whenever I do meal prep. And it has a different seasoning combination than I typically use. So I'm excited to try all of these cookbooks. That's what I picked up. They had so much more gardening books, but since I picked up so much gardening books my last thrift trip, I just focused on my different recipe books. And they had some books that were brand new, some that weren't. So definitely go to the thrift store if you're looking for like some new recipe inspiration. And then the last thing I thrifted, this was brand new. It was actually wrapped up, but I had to ask the cashier, could she unwrap it for me? Because I didn't know what it was. It was just an acrylic box and it was priced at $1.99. And she opened it for me and inside was such a pleasant surprise, you guys. It has little cards inside and each card has a scripture on it. So I'm going to pick a random one. This one says, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." And that's Matthew 5:8. And then on the back side it says, "O God of love, let me serve in your spirit." So just really cute little inspirational cards with scriptures on it, words of encouragement. So I thought it would be perfect to be able to keep at my desk.
Okay guys, I want to give you an exciting garden update because we have a lot of things that have came in that wasn't here in my last update. So first off, our corn is growing and thriving. It is a very humid day, so my camera lens keeps fogging up. I hope you guys can see okay. Jalapeno peppers are finally came in. Look you guys, I don't know if you can see. Right there we have one. We also have a little jalapeno pepper right there, and we have a baby one right here. Here's this one. So it is growing and thriving. I need to pinch the flowers off of this because apparently if you let the flowers grow, it's going to focus on growing flowers and not producing fruit. And I really want it to focus on producing the jalapeno. So I'm going to pinch these little flowers off, but our plant is doing really good. And this is all after Hurricane Debbie. We have got hit so hard with a ton of rain. So I'm glad that the garden's doing well. Right here is our banana pepper plant. It definitely has grown a lot taller, but I don't see any banana peppers forming quite yet. Oh, there's one right here that's kind of forming. Do you guys see that one? So that's a banana pepper that's coming in. Over here, we have our sunflowers that are growing in. They are getting nice and tall. Right here, we have our green peppers that are coming in. They've already sprouted. They're looking really good. Our butterfly plant over here is growing in. Look at these little sprouts growing in. So that's really exciting. We have some butterfly plants growing here and also right there as well. I thought that our parsley and our chives were not coming in because it has been about 3 weeks since I planted everything. So this is my 3-week garden update. We don't have any chives yet, but just when I gave up on parsley, it just came in, you guys. I would say I started to notice it yesterday. So definitely take some time. It's been 3 weeks. It took 3 weeks for the parsley to sprout. So I'm really happy our parsley's in. I'm not going to give up quite yet on our chives. Hopefully we'll get some growth with our chives. But everything is growing really nicely. Our tomato plant is growing really tall up the arch trellis. I probably should have planted 3 to really fill it in, but I only did 2. But I'll know for next year. But when I planted the tomato plant, it was like here. So the fact that it has grown so tall is amazing. This garden bed is doing amazing, you guys. So much new growth over here. We have our cucumber plant that has already started to grow up the arch trellis. It is doing amazing. Our zucchini is doing really well. I planted that a little too close to the cucumber. I didn't realize that the cucumber was going to take off this bushy. So I probably should have moved the zucchini a little bit more center, but that's okay. We are learning, but zucchini is growing really well. Cucumber is growing really well. I don't have any cucumbers that have come up quite yet. Over here are zinnias. Look how much zinnias we have growing in. All of this is from seeds, so that's really exciting there. Our carrots have already started to sprout, which is great. Another one that I did not think was going to make it was basil. We had no growth till about 3 weeks from basil, and now our basil is finally coming in. So don't give up. If you plant seeds and it's been several weeks and you have no growth, just continue to water it and hope for the best, because basil came in. We are still waiting on our rosemary over here. We don't have any sprouts for rosemary yet, but I'm not giving up hope on that one. Our radishes are growing nice and lush, which is great. We also have our broccoli that's growing really nicely. Look at all the growth on our broccoli. Over here, we have some more zucchini that is growing and thriving. This is our jalapeno plant. We can see some little baby jalapenos forming on here. Do you guys see the little jalapenos? There's one right there. Let me see if I see another one. It doesn't look like I can see another jalapeno yet. This is our sweet banana pepper plant. I don't see any banana peppers quite yet. I do need to pinch off these flowers over here as well. Tomato plant is growing so tall. I think it's about time I go ahead and pin it on the arch trellis because it's starting to lean this way. So I'm going to go ahead and add some twine to that so it can continue to trail up the arch trellis. But you guys, do you remember when I planted this? It was so short. So the fact that it has grown so tall, I am so proud. Also planted some spring lettuce over here, and it is thriving and doing great. I'm actually going to eat some of this for lunch today. I'm going to cut some of our lettuce off. Look how good the lettuce is doing. It is doing so well. I'm so happy that everything survived the storm because we have had so much rain and wind. So I'm so glad everything is doing so well. Then this is our last garden bed, and we have some more squash growing right here, which is doing really well. We also have our cucumber on this side that's growing up the arch trellis nice and full. We have some lettuce that's coming in. Our spring lettuce head is doing amazing. Look how lush that looks. So definitely want to take some of that off today and have a salad. We also have some more little seedlings that are coming through. So this bed is doing really well. Also have some more little sprouts that just came in. So I think we're gonna have a lot more growth. We just have to be patient and wait, and I'll continue to watch this. I haven't had to water the garden all week long because of Hurricane Debbie. We have been hit so much with rain. This is our first day we've had sun in a week. So it's been getting nothing but rainwater, and I think that's why everything has grown so well.
And that is everything that I picked up from my thrift trip. I am so excited with all of my finds, you guys. I cannot believe I found all of these things. I cannot believe the pricing on all of this. If you guys love thrifting, give this video a thumbs up. I will definitely share more because I'm always going to the thrift store, and I'm gonna make it like on a part of my schedule to go at least once a week to get some new finds, especially now that they have a lot of like fall and Christmas decor out. I feel like it's just like the best time to go thrifting right now. But you'll have to let me know down below what was your favorite item that I shared in this haul. I would love to hear it. I know my favorites. I have a few favorites, but give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, join the family here on my YouTube channel, and I will be seeing you all very soon with a brand new video. Bye!